Alright, so there's a preview that we're going to be driving for the obstacle course.
We'll have big tennis balls here in a few minutes. But your first thing is the Okay, 90-degree turn. You've been in competitions before. The closer you come without hitting the cone, the better your score.
Hitting the cone is automatic failure.
Automatic.
And you can swing the front as wide as you want.
Yeah, but
As long as your
Yep.
drive.
Your drive has to be, and your points are by wherever your tire tracks.
So the parallel park, pretty straightforward. If you hit anything, you just automatically disqualified.
It's a parallel park on the left. Parallel park on the other side.
So what you got to do is pull up and then back in right here. So you're on the driver's side.
We got 54 foot, I think, in there for a 45-foot bus. We made it.
Is this that cone going to
I'm Fred from Compass, so I'll walk you through from the Midwest Bus Association. You guys should pull up here, station yourself and pull straight on wherever you feel comfortable getting in there, okay? The only weird thing I'm going to tell you right now is you have to go losing with the wall and the parallel parking. So try not to look at that wall, or you'll really screw yourself up. So this is when you're pulling in. We'll have a station here, so you don't. This is a fence post or something. You don't want to clip the front of your bus here. So then after that, you're gonna pull out real sharp. You can back up if you need to station yourself. Parallel park, come out here, back up if you need to. The next obstacle is the alley docking, which is the hardest one here. It is doable. So set yourself up however you want, however you feel comfortable. We'll probably have some station up there and make sure you're not going to put that light. But you can pull up as far as you want. Just stay off those cones. Pretend that's a wall over there. A wall here, and you want to back up. As soon as you're backed up and you stop, you think you're good, shoot your horn a couple of times so we know. So after you get back in there, you're going to come back out, swing around. We moved it this morning, so I think it's 40 or I think it's 40 right now because we had that when we set it up, our directions didn't actually have it in there, so we didn't know. So we just kind of eyeballed it. I don't know what this was called. Is that the offset? Is it the offset? Yep, so you come in here.
Come in, go that way, and that way.
It's doable, trust me.
I did it yesterday.
Yep,
I did it yesterday.
Come through here. Why don't you
Got a really good, and then come back straight.
Okay. You guys have a local? You did? I know you did. I think this was called the Serpentine. So
Yes, it is.
After you come out of here, go up between the two cones, go to the left of the center one, come back to the right, continue on. Did they tell you the course is timed at all?
No.
It usually is, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what we did too.
Yeah,
So,
same thing we did
yeah,
that in
same
the
at
L
Midwest,
part.
yeah. So if it is time, don't worry about the time. It's not coming to play in 7 years that we've done this. Yep, you can come around.
Go around that cone and back through here.
Swing back around,
Straight out.
straight out. Put on the bush, come around. best thing to do, you're going to straighten yourself up, go between the cones, and that's the stop line. So you're gonna come as close to the cone in the center or sides, however you want to judge it. And then when you're there, honk your horn, pull your parking brake, and then we'll come and measure and see how far your bumper.
All right, so this is what we're dealing with. We just walked the obstacle course. They're walking the judges now, so they understand what we just went through. So my only main concern is going to be this alley dock, because it is really tight to get into the back of that alley dock. Coming this way and getting to there. Definitely very tight. There's only 40 feet to play with between this side of the cones and the other side over there is only 40 feet. And this is a 45-foot coach. So there's really no room for error. You have to get it precise. They do say you can have one free pull-up. And they do raise the rear tag, so that makes turning radius much more easier than having it down. So this is the X345. It's actually a little different than the one I was on yesterday, but same concept. I'm just glad it has actual mirrors and not the camera mirrors, because I would just need to have some practice with those to really get used to it. But anyways, that's it, guys. See what happens. All right, so we are leaving the obstacle course. I'm going to be driver number 3, so I'm the third. I was really glad I'm not number 1. That's what I was kind of dreading. I don't want to be the first driver. Not that it really matters now, because nobody's watching. You can't watch the competition. It's a lot of walking. I'm out of breath. Anyway, so we're walking back over to the convention center. We have to wait there for our turn. Then we got to walk back over there to the obstacle course. And thankfully, they are giving me permission to film the course. So I will set up a few cameras when I get back over there, and we're gonna do this together. Alright guys, so I finished the course. We're up here kind of watching. We're up here critiquing and watching everyone else do it now. This is the last driver in the competition. We're going to be concluding here and we'll leave for lunch. Not gonna lie guys, that was very difficult. I've never done a roadie before, so I don't know what would be normal as far as easy or difficult, you know, difficulty levels. But that was a challenge, guys. It was. I feel very confident that I placed, you know, high, but we'll see what happens tonight. Alright, so this is what we're doing for lunch. In-N-Out catering. Look at these In-N-Out trucks. Look how cool that is. They don't do this in Northern California, only in Southern California. That'd be nice to do this for our company, have like a company picnic or lunch and bring these out, but they don't come up to Northern California, unfortunately. You guys have never had an In-N-Out burger? They're definitely an amazing burger. It's a California staple. You definitely got to try it if you're ever out here visiting. That's why I think that's why they are doing this catering here, because we have a lot of, you know, international, not just a national, but now I found out that this is an international event. So a lot of these guys have never heard or even tried In-N-Out, so they brought it out here for us and for them to try. Hey.
Yeah, mine's started right here with some fresh burgers for you guys. Okay?
All right, do we get this to you, or?
You know what? Do we all have tickets like that as well?
Yeah, everybody.
All right, let me go ahead and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
I would love to hear as well, but Michelle, would you like sea salt and vinegar or cake pot? Get a reminder for next time.
See, vinegar.
Okay. Unfortunately, yeah, we don't fry it.
Thank you.
Fried check.
All right, and we made it to the formal dinner. This is the conclusion of our event. They're going to be feeding us, and then after, there's going to be several different awards for different companies, and then the drivers' competition. Those drivers will be presented with an award, so we'll see. Hopefully I am one of them. Fingers crossed, and I will definitely keep you guys updated as this happens. Alright, so we're about to get this party started. We're getting filled up in here. We're all just hanging out here, getting ready. Right over there's James. See if we can get James' attention. I think he's busy. James. Alright, we're starting our dinner with some sort of bisque. What'd you say it was? Tomato bisque? Tomato bisque. It is. So I moved tables. I'm sitting here at the driver's competition table. Did I get you guys on camera? Is it okay? Yeah. Yeah? So these are the competitors. Well, it's too late. These are the competitors I competed against with today. All very good drivers. So I'm in a high class with these guys here. All right, so we got some chicken with potatoes, some vegetables.
Money right outside the money each year. They're all great techs. Very, very competitive, and they did a great job on the competition.
So these awards for the maintenance
Our second
competition.
runner-up is from All Aboard America in Mesa, Arizona. Please welcome Mr. John Thomas.
So basically they rig a bus with problems and they kind of have to fix it. That's their competition. Sounds very difficult. That was the second runner-up while we're eating our dessert. So basically we're getting the same type of awards once our turn comes up.
Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration's Chief of Commercial Passenger Carrier Safety Division, Chief Loretta Bittner. Loretta.
I didn't have to do my full title. You guys know me as just Loretta. You know, it's great to be here tonight with you. It's wonderful to be here for the Vision Awards. This is something that I think is fantastic that UMA does, and I want to thank the board members for that. I also want to thank the drivers for doing what they do every day. Everyone that competed, well, everyone that drives is a winner when they get their passengers from point A to point B safely. That's a challenge that each of you take on every day, and you do the job, and you do it well. You're professionals, and you deserve recognition. So, with that being said, I know I have to keep it short, so the only other thing I'm going to say is thank you, thank your families for supporting you, and pass on your skills. Mentor other drivers. Help them be as good as you are. Keep it going. Keep our roads safe. Be our partner. And I'm very proud that you're being recognized tonight. Thank you.
All right, so now let's get to what we're up here to do. Let's recognize some drivers. So where are our drivers sitting at? Are they? There they are, right over there. So there's our driver table. So every driver competing in the UMA International Driver Competition must qualify for the Excellence in Driving Certificate. So would all of our drivers please stand and give them another round. second runner-up hails from Canada. Are there any Canadians in the house? Or? Yeah? Okay, perfect. So please congratulate me and welcome Francis Brennan McCullough from McCullough Coach to the stage. Our first runner-up began driving in 1997 and enjoys the many locations and people he meets. Please join me in congratulating Bruce Kilmer of Premier Coach Northwest. And next we have our grand champion. Our grand champion has been driving since 1998 and says he enjoys all the challenges associated with being a professional driver. This driver was in our first group of drivers to be awarded the prestigious UMA Master Driver Award, representing over a quarter century of crash-free driving. Please join me in congratulating Anthony Griffith of A.W. Griffith Training.
Is we bus operators and motor coach operators, and thank you UMA, thank you Prevost, thank you everyone for finally recognizing that we are what keeps this place going. And maintenance, drivers, thumbs up to you. And everybody else, this is a long time coming. Thank you all, appreciate it.
So unfortunately I didn't win, but that's okay. I had a great time participating, and I did get this little award or certificate of excellence, and it says presented to John Clary for satisfying the standards to compete in the 2022 United Motor Coach Association International Driver Competition in Long Beach, California on the dates that it was, the February 24th to the 25th. So thank you UMA and Prevo for sponsoring that event. Very cool. Thank you to my boss, Dane Belcher, for sending me down here. And of course, thank you Donald Storr and the Storr family for you know, allowing me to come down and representing your company. I truly appreciate that. They already announced that next year they'll be doing this again in Orlando, and I plan to be there. You know, I don't give up. We're going to do it again next year, and we're going to come back strong. So now we're going to kind of relax for the rest of the night. We finished our dinner, which was amazing, by the way. They had cheesecake, though. I don't eat cheesecake, so I didn't get to eat my dessert. But that's okay. So now we're going to head outside. There's a little fire pit in the back of the hotel. We're going to go out there, hang out, and, you know, BS for the rest of the night. So that's what we're going to do. Well, that's going to do it for this video. So thank you for watching. Congratulations again to the winners of the 2022 UMA driving competition. Well deserved, guys. And yeah, we'll see you guys in Orlando for the next competition, and I will see you all down the road.